can compliment her outfit, react to Sim, react. He's attracted! Interesting. I think somebody's jealous that Ether is giving his attention to Juno instead of Marius. Quick disclaimer, I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to promote EA. I'm fully against everything they stand for, but The Sims has been and is my creative outlet, and this is just my form of creative expression. I hope you can understand that and enjoy this video. Hello guys, it's me, Little Potato. Welcome to the first episode of my Gen 3 Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. Here on the screen, you can see the blurry face of our lovely air Ether, which I'll reveal in a second. For those coming here for the first time, hello, welcome. Let me quickly recap all you need to know about Ether. Ether is the firstborn child of Rhea and Kylo Fraser. Rhea was the second Gen heir, and even though she lost all her hope in love at an early age, when she ran into Kylo, it changed her life. It was a love marriage, but things got complicated fast when Kylo got eaten by Rhea's cow plant Boberta abruptly after their marriage. When that happened, Rhea was already pregnant with Ether. She dedicated all her energy to finding a way to bring her beloved husband back to life. She did manage to bring him back shortly after Ether's birth, but Kylo came back different. He wasn't the nature-loving goof she once fell in love with. No, he was evil, and all he wanted to do was wreak havoc. Fortunately for them, Kylo still had a soft spot for Rhea. He showed up as a husband and a father, but his different ways of life set a bad example for Ether. He had friends from the village. One of them was Marius, and together they were never up to good. They became best friends and partners in crime in no time. Ether grew up being loved and cared for by his parents, but in his eyes, his parents cared more for his younger sister Amara. As time went by, he became more emotionally unstable and started causing trouble as a child. When the time for Ether's teen birthday came, his parents had already decided they would enroll him into a private boarding school to whip him into shape because things were not looking good on behalf of his character values. They thought maybe Kylo was setting a bad example for him, so switching to a more controlled environment would benefit him. This is where we currently are with Ether's life. Whether he falls in line or otherwise, we'll have to play and learn. And of course, I'll be adhering to the challenge rules. And on the last episode of Gen 2, I hadn't given Ether his teen makeover yet, so let's jump into Cass and see how his makeover went. Okay, let's take a closer look at Ether's face. He looks so baby girl. With the elf ears and the white saturated highlights. I cannot take him seriously, but I see the potential underneath, okay? I'm gonna need you to trust me that I will make this work. I'll be right back with his makeover.
Let's play a little game.
Ta-da! Here is my new made-over version of Ether. I chose this hair from Peachy Bunny. I do have plans in the future to maybe dye his hair and give him piercings and tattoos. But for now, this is what he looks like. Let's take it in. This generation's colors are orange and pink. I know you cannot even see pink in this outfit, but trust and believe, I did put some pink in his outfits. Actually, do not trust and believe. Let me show you. This outfit right here is his everyday outfit. Also, I'm loving his dead eyes. I don't know, he just looks so bored out of this world. This is his formal outfit. This is kind of casual, but I liked it. I like the pink jacket on top. Since he's just like a slender teen right now, I just wanted to give him oversized clothing. This is his first athletic outfit. Look at that. Isn't that so freaking cute? He just looks like a freaking potato sack. I love it. This is his second athletic wear, which you can see why I made him wear that oversized sweater, because he's a stick man at the moment, but that will change when he grows into a young adult. The teens in game are just like, you know those photos that are like squished from the sides? That's what the Sims 4 teens feel like to me. This is his sleepwear outfit. It looks so freaking cozy. I would actually wear this outfit to go to sleep. His party outfit is looking like this currently. After this, I'm gonna show you a flashback to what happened after the last episode of Gen 2. But in that flashback, he was wearing a different party outfit, so don't mind that. This is the final party outfit he ends up with. His swimwear is just like plain old pink trunks, so I'm gonna skip that. There's also a second swimwear where I assign him like glasses, apparently sunglasses, I don't know. This does not look okay to me. I just like want to But I know if I do that, when he ages up to a young adult, he's just gonna look like a block. So I'm not gonna touch his body at all. We're gonna have to deal with this. It doesn't look so jarring in game anyway. This is his hot water outfit. Another basic outfit that I gave him. Like I said, this is not even close to his final form. He's gonna discover himself and discover what he likes and dislikes. And his style may change according to that. The last but not the least, let me show you his cold wear outfit. I think this looks so freaking cozy. And just for like a touch of pink, I did add a pink beret. This is the gentry air that we're gonna live with. Yeah. And guys, if you've been around from like the first generation, tell me I'm not the only one who sees the Caden in his face. His colors are from Kylor, but anything other than that, I don't think he got from Kylor. Maybe his nose. It just seems weird. Now let's move on to the flashbacks that I was telling you about. I got this new mod. It's called the Simulation Travel mod from Deep Indigo. There are functional cars. Functional as in like you see a physical version of them. That is why we got these notifications, I think. And we could buy ourselves a car. That's perfect. Since Ether's gonna be on his own, I want him to ask one of his parents, since Kylo is near, I'm gonna ask him for a phone. Cause we cannot use his phone right now. Please let this work. Yay! He gave him the phone. I'm gonna end this party early. We can imagine he's actually telling him that he's gonna be enrolling him to a boarding school. He's not taking this seriously. Why are you throwing up? You're not pregnant, are you? Can I check?
12 seconds later.
So I kind of checked if she was pregnant, just to see, just to, ease my mind. Guess what? She is pregnant, and with protection. I don't know how this happened. I do have risky woohoo on, so maybe that was the reason why. But I wasn't expecting that. At all. I'm gonna enable packing. Maybe Kylo could help him out. Let's pack this in crate. Pack this in crate. Let's pack this and this in the crate. Oh, I cannot pack this. Well, it's okay. I was gonna say like, you know what, we can leave that. Disable packing and name this as Ether's belongings. Perfect. Do you wanna admire your new possession? The new truck that we got for you? It looks very snazzy. I was playing off camera for a bit. Just grinding Ria's logic skills so she can promote and Ether can move away. And I got this pop-up. Gia is dead. What the heck? Ria's still downstairs. I don't think she was that affected by this news because she wasn't very close to Gia. I was trying to max this. I was trying to max Ria's logic skill for the sake of Gia's Generation 1 goal. Ria reached logic level 10. Now, girlie, go to work. You gotta get that promotion right this second. And yes, she's getting a baby bump. I don't know if she knows that she's pregnant yet. I don't think so. I don't know why she's touching her belly like that. Oh, this breaks my heart. Oh, Ria did it! We can finally be over and done with that. Oh my god. Comfort your little sister. You're not gonna see her for a while now. She doesn't want this comfort. This is not a final goodbye for sure, but Aether will be gone for the school period. Oh, that was so cute. Let's give you a big ol' hug. Goodbye, Mom. We will miss you. And Kylor, can you go over here and take Ether to his dormitory, please?
Zorbin!
Goodbye, Dad. You can go now. Thank you for dropping this off. We're finally all caught up. This took me way longer than I hoped it would, but we can finally play now. So without further ado, let's jump right into the gameplay. I've just loaded onto the lot and everything is just like chaotic. As you can see on the bottom left corner of our screen, we have 5 more roommates that are staying with us. Don't worry, we're not going to be controlling any of them. I've turned them all into household NPCs, so I can't even like click them and control them if I wanted to. But I can click on them, go to actions, and turn them back into a household member if I wanted to control them. This is how our dormitory looks like from the outside. It does have a little rooftop section. I thought it would be fun to add that detail. Let me show you our whole dormitory starting from the ground up. This is the entrance area. The first flight of stairs is inside. This hall leads to both the common hangout area, living room, kitchen, etc., and the laundry room. We have a backyard with a pergola and some benches barbecues and some grill stuff. I don't know how fire safe this building is, but I did add this fire safety prevention unit thingy that adds sprinklers to the building. Okay, let's take a quick look at the common area. There are shelves at the entrance and a living room area. There's also places where they can sit down and eat or study. I also added this robot vacuum thingy, which I thought could be fun to have in our house. This over here is the common kitchen area of the dormitory. I think it looks quite cute, cozy, and I did leave out a bunch of clutter since it is a dormitory. Let me introduce you our roommates. First up, we have Madeline Perez. If her name sounds familiar, it's because she was inspired by Euphoria's Maddie Perez. We don't know anything about her yet. When she turns into a young adult, her face will resemble Maddie Perez a lot more. Currently, she just looks like a Walmart version. I really hate The Sims 4 teens. I just needed to put that in. Next up, we have Mari Scott. He's Ether's best friend and roommate, and we know that Marius is an evil and a heroic sim. The next sim is Jonna Venus, and she's a sim submitted by one of you guys to the Lil Potato Townies hashtag. I just grabbed her and her sister off the gallery and gave them their teen makeovers. Since Ether hasn't met her yet, we don't know anything about her. Her sister, Juno Venus, is an icon. I fell in love with her at first sight, and Ether hasn't met her either, so we don't know anything about her yet. The last but not the least is Cameron Beckman. Maybe we'll get to know him in the future more, but for now, we just know that he loves cooking. I also added this little reading nook here. That is all for the common area. The first floor is the boys' floor. We have a common study area, a bathroom, 2 rooms, one for Ether and Marius, and the other for Cameron. His room is pretty basic, probably the most basic room in the whole dormitory. This is how Ether and Marius's room looks like. As you can probably guess, the right side of the room belongs to Marius and the left side belongs to Ether / their gaming area. I did unpack the stuff that he brought from home, but yeah, this is how their joint room turned out looking like. Girlie, you can go to sleep. It's like 6 AM. Nobody is awake, except everybody is awake. Let's go upstairs and check out the girls' dormitory. The entrance and the study area is the same for the girls as well. They have a pretty simple bathroom. This is Jana's room. It does have like an artsy, whimsical, and also dark academia vibe. That's what I got from her. This room is very much inspired by the room she had in Euphoria. I looked up Madeline Perez room inspiration on Pinterest, and this was the vibe that I got from it. And the last but not the least room belongs to Junor. It's one of my favorite rooms in the whole dormitory. Even though it's like so small, it has so much personality. I love it. It looks so iconic. Yeah, that is all for the building. I wanted to use Anna Sim's Skytalk mode to assign him a friend type. I think I'm gonna do it randomly. The leader type Sims take charge in every conversation. They'll give advice whether asked or not, and love to influence their friends' decisions. They're natural motivators who believe everyone needs their guidance. Okay, I'm okay with that. I also want to randomize this girl talk friend type as well. Let's do that. Oh, he got the genuine friend. The genuine friend wears their heart on their sleeve. They're kind and a great friend to depend on. These Sims value real friendships and don't play about them. Okay, Ether. Honestly, I was kind of expecting him to get something like a toxic friend or something negative because he has the evil trait, but I guess not. You know what? I see it. I see him not playing about his friends. Like, I feel like he wouldn't have the best people around him, but he would be their ride or die. That is the vibe that I'm like sniffing from the air around Ether. That sounds weird. Also, Ether is questioning his orientation at the moment. That is a part of the LGBTQIA mod from Lumpinor, and he wants a frivolous relationship, which is a part of Anna Sim's Ready or Not mod. Yeah. Surprise! The snow is coming down fast, therefore school is closed. Enjoy this wonderful snow day. This is a wonderful surprise. Now I can stay behind and meet our new roommates. Whoa! Why is Ether trying to flirt with Marius? Aren't you guys friends? But you know what? Ether, go for it. I wanna see what happens. Oh, yeah, he did reject it. We were kinda expecting that. Well, at least Ether learned that Marius is not romantically interested in Ether. That is sad, especially for that one person who were rooting for them. But maybe Marius could change his mind. You just never know, do you? Anyway, who should we meet first? Since Jonna is in our conversation, let's introduce ourselves to Jonna. We can do a funny introduction. Okay, she doesn't like us. That's lovely. But we think she's a reasonable person. Okay, interesting. Do you want to meet Cameron as well, hon? I got Ether a debit card, which he can use to purchase stuff and etc. So that's why we have 0 simoleons in our funds. This 5,000 came from Ether's saving account that Ria, his mom, started when he was a child.
Yabba!
Oh, wait, let me set the thermostat to warmer because everybody is kind of freezing. Well, at least Cameron likes us. That's one person. Is Cameron being mean to Jonna? Or are they just like goofing around? I don't know. Look at this diva eat in both ways. We want to get to know her perhaps? Ether's like switching seats immediately. Get to know her? We can compliment her outfit. React to Sim. React. He's attracted. Interesting. Is he being mean to Juno? I think somebody's jealous that Ether is giving his attention to Juno instead of Marius. Complain about the blizzard. There is a blizzard? I thought it was just like normal snow. Make funny faces with Marius. Juno and Marius do not like each other. Ether is having an easy time socializing with someone he finds rather charming. Oh, you don't say it. Also, Ether is grieving because he lost his grandmother. He never met her anyway, so that's beyond the point. Oh, she's telling Ether an engaging story. She's such a baddie. I love her. She doesn't seem very interested in anybody right now. We'll chat with Madeline some other time, but for now, let's focus on Juno and Cameron. Why is Ether the only one in his pajamas? Hon, do you want to go upstairs and change your outfit and come back down? Because I don't think you're making the best impression at the moment. Something is going down between Juno and everybody else. Is Cameron doing the laundry? Since you're showing her your photos, do you want to take it? Oh, I'm having a slumber party at my house tomorrow night. You know, since Ether was living in Hemford and Bagley, he didn't get to meet with his cousins or his mother's side of the family at all. But I imagine his new dormitory and boarding school is pretty close to Copperdale, so he could come and go and visit them sometime. I don't know, that's what I had in mind. Let's say I'd love to come. A slumber party? That sounds fire. Other Sims, ask about another Sim, Marius to Juno. Oh, she does like him. Marius is one cool Sim, I like him. So why were you guys beefing?
Hey! Stop it!
Why?
No!
Okay, let's invite Marius into our conversation then. He can be like, bro, you're fine. She's cool. I promise. I feel like that's what Ether would say. Being totally oblivious to any social cues. And we can... Bro, Juno is being mean again. What about you saying he was a cool Sim, huh? Maybe she just like is mean to people she likes. Maybe that's her defense mechanism. Also, Han, why are you trying to do your homework? Let's talk up Juno.
Oh, Quapo. Clarsheen. No beam. Ifla.
Oh, did it go well? Juno is great. Love to see that. What the heck is happening? Who are you yelling at, Cameron? I think Juno had enough of this, whatever that was. Or maybe she just wanted to check herself out. We don't know much about anybody still. Go use the bathroom and come back down and socialize, girlie. You're gonna need your little army when you're pulling all those stunts in school or somewhere else. He's getting hungry. Why don't we go downstairs and use our credit card and use phone interactions to order ourselves a pizza? I don't think we can use it like that. Well, transfer from to the household 25 simoleons. Let's submit. No, we don't want to make another transfer. And gosh, that is loud. Let's order pepperoni pizza. Your pizza delivery is on the way. It will arrive shortly. I want Ether to ask Juno about her identity and orientation. See if she will tell us. I mean, it's no secret. She has a freaking pansexual flag over her door, but Ether doesn't see that, so he might want to know. He can also admit, you know, he's still figuring things out. Admit questioning orientation to her. Why is Cameron insulting us? Han, you don't wanna mess with us. You don't wanna mess with us. I'm telling you this now.
Gurgadon.
I feel like Juno would be accepting.
Flew.
Like, why wouldn't she
Madish.
be? Don't worry so much. See where it takes you. Love is love after all. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her. Cameron is still yelling at us. You know what? You want the beef? You're gonna get the beef.
Wixel Gloon. Snurs Fliss. Shunigua.
Claim Cameron is an alien. Oh, let's please do that. Is our pizza here? Oh, our pizza came here. Why can I not take the pizza? Can I just reset this? Thank you for nothing. Call everyone to the meal and eat. Cameron, why are you always here? I get it. You're obsessed with us. Believe.
Nushquam Arabaf. Yishla Quiz.
Woony Zarbs? Huh? Woony Zarbs?
Oh my god. Cameron, what are you doing? What are you doing? Actually, let him know who's the boss.
Quas.
Okay, since Madeline finally came downstairs, let me have Ether introduce himself to her.
Bankija Suwabi.
Okay.
Arbadaish.
Lentim Yanabi.
Inja. Arab
You're not
Madeline just yelled at Juno for no reason, and Juno's sister Jana got mad at that and started yelling at Madeline. Not gonna lie, Jana had a reason. I think I'm just gonna end this episode over here. Since he's Cameron! I already hate Cameron, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video up until this point. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. It helps me out tons. And I hope you have a great day and a week. And I hope to see you all on the next one as well. Take care and bye!
Kalu. Wadaba.